On his signature Kaisa here, and backed up with an Alistar. That lane is not strong early.
Okay, well, Betty loves a medi stat, so it's fine. These two teams have played up against each other 3 times in the last 2 months, as we see Tarzan, oh, flash charm, flash away. Tarzan will escape. So yeah, 3 series against each other in the last 2 months. Guess how many game 3s Weibo have won out of those 3 series? Obviously not including this one.
I'm gonna say all of them?
No, 0.
Oh, it was one of the
LNG win every game 3 between the 2 teams. Our featured matchup is Xiaohu and Scout in the mid lane. Scout's already burned his flash, and LNG have looked for the invade on the top side. Scout was back across towards the red. Weibo have a man advantage right now as Tarzan can look for the engage. Zico on the wrong side of the wall. Flash away from Hung, but the flash chase. They're going to get concussive blows on him. Just need one more auto. Light will get it. Hung is left to his lonesome, and Weibo strike burst.
That was so bad for LNG. They started out by investing mid lane flash for jungler flash, and then wrapping around, and the extra ward here giving the vision. Weibo are the ones with Braum. Like, Braum is so insane in level 1 fights, the passive, the Q, and Weibo here, they're the ones coming out in game number 3 with a massive advantage. Wait, it's not done yet, Betty, look!
Zika's on the flank, has that flash. Tarzan hits level 2, Hung on his way to join the fight, but doesn't have a flash, and only has that pulverize. Counter strike's gonna go down, and Zika locks up Crisp. Tarzan trying to get the Bramble Smash away. Zika flashes forward. Twisted advance will get the slow onto Zika. Concussive blows is what's gonna get the stun. Breathe and Xiaohu walking down towards the bottom side of the charm. It's gonna land onto Tarzan, and he's down too. LNG now the ones on top.
What is going on?
Again, kind of the theme of the series has been Weibo investing a lot in champ select in these team fight setups. And so if you get your early dragons, you want to get some.
Don't be surprised to see them return to this top side ready to contest grubs.
LNG actually bringing Gala and Hung all the way up towards his top
Herald.
side. The arrow's coming down, hits onto Weiwei. Nature's Grasp as well from Tarzan. Breeze flashes away from LNG. No one tanking up the tower as of yet. Chris flashes in. They're looking for more. Twisted advance. Paranoia on the back line, but the shockwave is absolutely massive. Xiaohu finds 4. Wei walking away wounded, but I don't think there's another way for him to go home apart from in a body bag. Xiaohu finds 2.
Weibo defend the play, and they're gonna walking from.
I think it's too
from
late.
Fountain right now.
Miles away as well.
LNG should be able to just burn it down and smite it easy.
They will get the Drake. LNG secure it. Weiwei with the smite. Light and Crisp will gate them off from walking towards the mid lane easily. Tarzan's here as well to try and help Weibo push through that mid.
The only thing for LNG is they don't have anyone who can rotate up to top wave.
Oh, Scout going in, the Paranoia as well. They dive onto Breathe, who tries to jump for the safety of the tower, but he can't get there in time. The arrow going wide, Nature's Grass used as well by Tarzan. Xiaohu coming in with a TP, and Zika was caught with a shockwave. Zika diving back forward, he's surviving for so long. In the end, the clockwork wind-up will take him out. Xiaohu now in a 1v3, Light beginning to collapse. Hung his first target, Crisp there to join the Barney. Weiwei falling low. Xiaohu can't quite get in range, needs another auto command attack. Was blocked with the Soul Shield. Blast cone out from Weiwei, but he goes the wrong way indeed. Xiaohu takes the kill, Hung dies as well. Meanwhile, Scout is getting chased in by Crisp because it blows. Glacial Fish are used. Scout flashes, but the Winter's Bite is icy and cold and puts him in a coffin. Drake, they still have the Rift Herald in pocket as well if Weibo wants to try and use that to develop some pressure towards the mid lane, but Hung, oh, that arrow went backwards. He's looking for the stop here. It looks like Scout is going to be able to dodge away from the arrow, but Hung is the one who's being caught. Crisp chasing in. There's the shockwave back. Hung gets a good unbreakable will off just in time. Tarzan going for the chase on Weiwei. He'll be feared back though. Hung trying to do everything he can to survive here. Does still have the flash, but in the end he will be sacrificed. Weibo find another.
An easy pick for Weibo as Hung chooses not to flash, knowing there's few places for him to go. Scout cross-mapping on the top side, but the Herald dropped as well. Weibo going to get a lot off a single pick.
Yeah, as you say, Light shot the arrow up towards Scout, and Scout just went right back to the tower, so they've made the call to go for the gold here. Meanwhile, Weibo are going to get so much more since they also have Rift Herald. They get multiple objectives.
Looking for another charge, perhaps to the tier 2 in the bot lane.
Tight little turn there.
That was very, very impressive there from Chris. We'll give him his driver's license. You might wonder why sometimes you see players do this. If you can get the Rift Herald to charge in off synergy, you can actually deny some of the XP and gold from the enemy team. The TP behind here by LNG as Scout looks for the flank. The Rift Herald helping Weibo out, but more just dawdling through the river right now. LNG gonna put their attention down towards Zeka. It's jumped on down towards the bottom side. Light and Breathe able to take him out already. Weibo have got 1. Scout still looking for that flank. There's Drake secured by LNG, their second of the game. exchanged for a kill in favor of Weibo, but LNG will be very happy that they stopped the Soul from stacking up. The arrow, though, finds Weiwei's heart, and Chris follows up as well. Weiwei, the twisted advance enough to spell his demise as cautiously towards the top side. Weiwei's here to shadow him as Tarzan begins to collapse. Crisp goes in, spell shield. There's the charm from Scout. TP coming in from LNG as well as they look to turn this fight around. The paranoia has been popped by Weiwei. Diving onto the backline, Killer Instinct, Light locked up. Gala dives in and they're looking for the damage onto Light. The unbreakable wall is not enough to stop Gala on his advance. Chris falling to LNG find 2.
The critical seconds there. Breathe was unable to teleport as the Nocturne ult went off, so he had to wait the whole thing. And LNG, they use those seconds. They jump on Weibo. They jump on Light. They get the kills onto the bottom line members, and now they're pressuring. They're threatening the Baron, trying to draw Weibo into the darkness.
Weibo see the Baron hasn't been started by LNG. They have the shockwave now on Xiaohu.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
They don't know. They actually don't know.
They thought it wasn't being done. And now Tarzan's going to walk up, chuck a sapling in there and realize, oh my god, this is 6,000 HP. Xiaohu has a TP, he'll try and join the fight. Breathe coming in from the top side as well, but the Baron has already been finished. Xiaohu comes in, Hagen's going to sacrifice himself to make sure his team secures the ultimate prize. The Baron taken by LNG.
Isolated. The dive comp came into fruition from LNG, and removing Light meant a one-team fight.
Zika wailing away on Tarzan, knocks him back with a Bramble Smash. Void Seeker coming in from Gala. Look at the damage onto Tarzan. The paranoia being used as well. Everybody's coming to get you as Tarzan begins to retreat. But the dive in is enough. Tarzan is going timber. And Gala's looking for more. Zika will take out Light. Crisp now left to his own devices. He's fried by LNG. Xiaohu trying to escape, but there's another Spirit Rush. And Scout will be holding the charm like his life depends on it, because it almost might. Xiaohu still finds him through the charm. Void Seeker going out as Xiaohu is chunked down to 200 HP. Breathe about to go mega knocked over the wall by Hung. LNG will get the mid-tier 1, but not much.
Helps out Xiaohu, who remains unkilled on the Ori. And remains a big hope there for Weibo, but
neither of these teams can just
pressure and split push pressure onto Weibo. You see Gala there was actually hovering Zika for a while.
Ooh. Zika goes for Baron. Light is stuck bot lane, and he can TP top.
Breathe can TP as well. He's going to go back to base first, try and get back to full HP, but that Baron's already down to 5,000 HP. Nature's Grass coming out, Hung doing a wonderful job of keeping the tree a mile away. The Baron falls in the forest, and LNG damn well heard it. Weibo could get nowhere near, and instead they'll look for a Drake.
Strike out fairly quickly, though. I think they should be able to defend.
Ash Arrow.
Looking for Scout. Doesn't find Scout. He Spirit rushes forward with the dive immediately onto Breathe. The Narv into the wall will buy him a second, but it's not enough time. Breathe is down.
The double trailing play for LNG. It's Gala and Weiwei with the ultis to immediately answer. What a bait.
What a bait from LNG. Dodge from the Ash Arrow into a setup play. Zika, we've already seen him take these towers before. He's going to take another.
The Ash Arrow, and they punish immediately now with this Baron buff, taking down the inhibitor turrets quickly.
Inhibitor tower in the top lane already raised to the ground by Scout. Chris trying to respond, but there's no one there to help him out. Instead, they'll put their attentions toward this mid lane wave to clear it out.
Look at bot wave as well, Medic. You've got Zika catching another. The TP into the top lane. Scout never had a chance to base before, but now he has, and he returns with a death cap. Zhao has to be so careful.
If you're Weibo, how do you even jump on a side lane here? Because Kai'Sa and Nocturne are always threatening these ultis between multiple lanes to join and defend. It is just so relentless. The pressure with the added Baron buff. Zika
has a stopwatch. He'll use it before Tarzan can get the full engage. Hung trying to come across as well with an arm into the wall will stun Zika. He's going to try and get the counter-strike off in time. First leap strikes away. The arrow going down as well. It's wide. Zika surviving for a hell of a long time while Sky pushes in the top side. In the end, Zika will fall even through the counter-strike. The Thunder Sky not going to be enough to keep him alive. Scout should be able to get an inhibitor. Baron up in 15 seconds time. You give up the ghost of this Drake. Take it to 7 if someone wants soul.
And it started.
All they needed was access, apparently, Benny. They're going to start up the Baron as they're trying to pull out the TP from Zika, and there it goes. Weibo stick to the Baron. The arrow goes wide. It hits onto Zika. The Baron down to 2,000. Scout going in with the charm as well. The Baron's already screwed by Weibo, and they dive in with the twisted advance. Scout on the backline down to half HP. Already Gala's dead. He dived in and he died for it. An incredible Gnar. Green catches LNG out of the air and slams them into the wall. Weibo win the fight, and you have to feel they can just march down mid.
A single fight was all they needed. 5-0. Weibo will wipe out LNG.
They've done it again! Weibo draw LNG into the Baron pit. They get the Baron, they get the team fight, and they're gonna get the dub.
30 seconds from anyone for LNG to be back up, but I think all they're gonna do is watch their Nexus fall in grayscale. Curses be damned. Game 3, curse you save Eddie. Apparently, Weibo just don't care. Weibo are 1 game away from semis.
Light with the...
These were the best highlights from today's Worlds 2024 matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.